What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Quis. It's your boy Zay coming back at you with another episode of Black and Boomin Podcast. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
What's good with you, bro?
Shit, chilling. How your week been, man?
Good, bro. It's my birthday week, so I just took it off and enjoyed my time off of work.
So Zay Day?
Zay Day.
Zay Day.
That's too much,
That's
bro.
tough. Zay Day, can you write that on your birthday pic? I know you're gonna throw a fit up.
It's my birthday, bro.
It's
It's a
that's
birthday.
tough. I like that too. I can't get that off. Cause I got I'm just Keith. I can't get shit like that off.
You can.
What Keith's Day? That's trash, bro.
Nah, Curse Day. That's too much.
Curve Day?
I feel like that's nasty.
Can you break that down?
That's not even smooth. I feel like I took that Q and changed it with a B, but
And then you tried to freak it, but it didn't free.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. We're gonna have to get back on that. We're gonna have to work on that one.
It's hard, girl, bro. All right, man. Today I feel like we have a really good episode, man. When you think of the word legacy, what comes to mind?
Legacy. So legacy to me, that's like when you're gone, what is remembered of you?
Yeah.
And I think it's that simple. Just what is remembered of you? What impact did you leave?
Yep.
That's my own definition of legacy. What about you?
I would say the same. Like, my impact on life, what I left with, like my kids, my family, and stuff like that. I think that's what legacy is for me. So I want to make sure I leave the best situation possible, or just the best lessons, anything I can get before I leave this earth, so we can pass that down to the next ones and then the next kids and stuff like that. So just have a solid foundation as far as where it started and where they're trying to go.
I feel like I went to school with a female named Legacy. Like her mom just was like Legacy.
I know someone named Legacy. She's a
you
baby
feel
girl.
me?
But I know a legacy.
Legacy.
That's like I know a legacy, but it's a kid. I swear.
For sure.
Also, when I think about legacy, man, I think about fatherhood. When it comes to fatherhood, how does that hit you? As far as being a father, as far as being raised, like stuff you want to implement down to your kid and so on. How's that work in your life?
Bro, so it's so tricky because on one end, I want him to be a mini me. I want him to love basketball, bro. I want him to he like rap. I want to just really just train him and focus on, bro, getting to the league. But on the other end, even more important than that, I just want little man to be happy. You know what I mean? So if he come to me and be like, yo, I don't like basketball, I don't want to play it, you know, I would eat that, make another one. You gonna like basketball. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, bro, I would say just his happiness is the main thing for me that I care about. What about you?
His happiness is gonna be the first thing. Like I want to mold them. Like right now, TJ and Titus, I'm trying to raise them the best they can be. I want to make sure they go to college or do whatever they want to do. I want to make sure they're just happy and they're putting all their love and support into it and stuff like that. I don't want them to feel like they were stopped or prevented from doing anything you're trying, whatever they wanted to do. Like right now, TJ plays football. Titus plays soccer. But I want them to be scholars too. I want them to have their head in the books. I want them to stay away from the wrong people. And me, I have to make sure I'm doing my best to show them the right way too. Because growing up, I didn't have that guidance. Like I didn't get to, I didn't have like my dad in my life. Like my dad got murdered when I was young, so I didn't have that opportunity.
How old were you?
I was young, bro. I was like 2 or 3. So, I guess I could say I was robbed of that opportunity to have that in my life. But I want to make sure, especially when I have another little Keith, like I want to, at one end, I want him to play all the sports. I want him to love that shit. But then I also want him to figure out what's best for himself and what he wants to do, what's gonna make him happy and make him thrive in life. So I think
I
that's
do
one
want to
thing.
ask you something, bro. Like, I know you said your pops passed when you was young, 2 or 3, bro. What would you, if you could have a conversation with your pops, just what would you want to ask him, or what would you want to let him know just about yourself?
Um, so see, this is a tricky situation with me. Like I don't know what I would want to ask him. Um, Other than like what put him in a situation. So
Like,
like
what
what happened to
happened?
him? Like what happened? Like
That's
what
real. I just want to
like
know what
yeah, I want to
happened,
know
bro.
what happened. Like what
I
led to this
I
situation
respect
happening
that.
and stuff like that. Like I've heard rumors, I've heard stories, but the
Yeah.
direct source would be from him. I would definitely ask him what happened, and then I mean I would let him know, man. Like I ended up, cleaning myself up nice, man. Like I had a time period when I was getting in trouble, not making the right decisions, just going against the grain. But eventually, like I know I wanted to be a man at the end of the day. I still love school. I still love sports. I still love everything else. Like I love my life more importantly. So it's like I didn't want to put myself in those situations to where I ended up like him or um just doing bad, not applying myself to life because you only get one life. So um just to show where I am now. I'm a married man, with kids, with a wife, leading the family. Um to just show them like I'm not a product of my environment or what I could have been. So I think that's what I'll probably ask him and show him. But
I
what
love
about
that.
you? Because you lost your father as well.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It was a different age period, which could hit you
Yeah.
different. Me, I didn't really like. I don't remember that, so I don't like. I
It's just
feel away.
stories.
Yeah. It's different stories. Like I
Yeah.
feel away, but I don't. I can't feel the same that you felt. Like you were older when this happened.
Yeah. So I was a freshman in high school when my dad died. And what's crazy, bro, is at the time I'm living on 35th Street in Baseline.
Yep.
He's living on 40th Street in Southern. And bro, I've
Crazy.
seen him like 3 times max. We ain't run into each other at Circle K, bro. Like that's just crazy to me. So if I definitely could ask him something, I would just want to know, like, yo, like was it like what happened, bro? Like I wouldn't even press him like, why wasn't you there? I would just ask, like, bro, what happened? Was it my mom's? Was it me? Like why you just why you just scratch it out?
Yeah.
Like I would just ask him that. And if I had to let him know anything, I would just be like, bro, love taxes on the way. I'll send you the website link. I'm not getting, if I had to let him
Love
know
taxes on the
something.
way, man.
Yeah,
Love
bro.
taxes on the way. He probably would have bought that shit too.
You had no choice. Oh, I got you, bro. I'm like, yeah, man.
No, don't hit me with the bro. Homie or
Don't
something.
don't
Don't hit me.
call me,
Don't
bro.
call me bro.
You know what's crazy? We look alike too. This lady seen me at the store, bust out crying. She was like, "Man, I seen you somewhere. I know your pops." And it was one of his things, and I was like, "Wow, you had things.
Um,
I taught you well, like
these things. Oh, you mean
respect
one of his little?
on his little things."
Hey, man.
That was dope.
That's how it goes. Sometimes it's in you. It's not just
Yeah,
it's just passed down.
yeah. It's crazy. Like sometimes I think you'll pick up stuff from people in your family that you don't even necessarily have a big relationship with.
That's facts. Um, my dad's aunt, man, I've been around her a few times. Like I talked to her pretty frequently. I used to. And she used to tell me so much about him and whatever. And I was kind of like at a point where I didn't. This gonna sound so bad. I didn't really care.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
a
I'm just like I
realistic
don't really.
thing,
Yeah,
bro.
like
I'm living my life.
I don't really care about this stuff. And it would upset her because I just didn't have that strong interest, or I didn't like. It just didn't like it didn't do nothing for me. I'm like, oh okay, like it just didn't work. Um, so that's why like when it comes to like I didn't have that dad in my life. So when it comes to raising kids, I want to do it the right way. And I every day I'm learning, man. Like, is there anything you learned since becoming a father that you didn't know before, or something like you didn't have? Because for me, one thing was like patience. My patience was really, really, really low for people.
Yeah.
I was like that short fuse. I didn't have it. Like it was just like I didn't even care to have it. Now it's like when you raising two uh boys every day in this world, it's crazy. You have to have patience and you have to explain everything to them. Even if they don't get it the first time, you want to make sure they get it, so you don't mind going over and over on it, just to make sure they have it. Like understanding what like ways of life, like how to be polite, how to respect women, how to respect their elders, how to do the right thing in school, go about their teachers, their family, and stuff like that. So patience is one thing I've definitely picked up like a lot, and I think just trying to be more careful and sensitive to needs too, because
Yeah.
I can admit it is times where I've just been reckless. So, but like, especially with kids, you have to be soft. You have to be gentle with them, man. So, is there like a few things you picked up since you've had your son,
The
Lil Zay?
Lil Zay Zay, that's hilarious. The biggest thing I would say is that there is no right or wrong way, bro.
Yep,
I would say you can't call your mom. You can, but so some things, bro, you just have to work through them. Like there's no right or wrong answer. I can definitely say that my perspective has changed on can a woman raise a man properly.
bro.
Because on one hand, I was raised by women, my mom, my grandma, my aunt.
Yep,
So, I think it did work in the sense of I feel like I'm fine. But I can also see like little man mimics everything I do. So I can imagine him only with his mom 24/7. What kind of recipe is that? He wants to be like his mom. I feel like it's important to see me interact in a situation where I'm not happy or see me respond to something that doesn't go the way, not just his mom.
yep.
So I say,
See, I was the same thing. I was raised by my mom, my sisters, and stuff. I didn't have a father figure, so
not even through
just
sports.
I brought like coaches, but like not really. Like
You ain't had one that you just like locked in
mm-mm.
with.
Like my uncles, like most of them was in and out of jail. My mom, brothers, and stuff like that, like in and out of jail. Older cousins, I wouldn't say in and out of jail, but definitely not in no position to be no damn father figure.
So how you feel you got your let me see your skill set to be a man from your peers, like your friends, or where you pull it from?
But I had to find my way. It took me a while, bro. Like it was a time where I was wilding. I was just out here making the wrong choices, but I feel like I was always in that sense of well, I would say, let me backtrack. Yeah, some of my friends' fathers, like like my friend Justin, his dad was a great influence. Like he definitely don't play that shit when it comes to right or wrong and stuff like that. He'll tell it to you straight. He not finna cut it to you easy and give you answer you feel like you might need or something like that. Um or Marcus's dad, Mr. Wilson. That's another father figure in my opinion. My cousin Robert, his father.
Well,
Those are all father
let
figures
me
to me.
ask you this. Well, what makes somebody qualified to be a father figure type? Is it the way that they just move that you like? Is it things
Yeah,
they say?
things how they like, especially like all three of those guys are leaders of their families. They're men. Like they do the right things when it comes to their family. They always took care of stuff. They always, they didn't if something was wrong, they gonna call you out for it. If something was right, they they praise you, but they still push you to keep doing better. And I seen that with them. I was always around them growing up, especially in high school. um, that I kind of just took to it. And then the message started coming to me and they started directing to me. Like, cause I'm around their kids. So obviously like they must think I'm good people. So they gravitate towards me as well. And I didn't have like those voices that I can when I left their houses. I wasn't getting those voices. I was raised with my mom. My mom was working two jobs.
Yeah,
So she wasn't really around. So I really had the freedom to kind of do what I want. So I was taking
yeah.
care of myself in a sense. But whenever I was like around my friends, like, they lead by example. Like, they didn't have to say, uh, much, but they'll do it, by action. Like, they're showing you. And then they start asking you questions as you get older and stuff, and that shit it affects you, and it can make you want to move a certain way. So that's what it was with them. But no, other than that, like I didn't have like the real father figures growing up. Other like when I got to high school, yeah, when I started being around them, yeah. But before that, not really. And then I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway. Like I was in that mindset. Like my mom could tell me so much, and it can be cool, but you gonna really make your own decisions.
I got a question for you, bro.
What up?
You think you a man?
Yeah,
Why?
bro. I protect my family. I lead my family. I provide for my family.
So
Make the right
without the
decisions.
family, would you still be a man?
I'm still a man. Stand up. I'm not out here. I'm taking
Based
care
on
of business. I'm not out here making decisions based on others. I don't move to the beat of somebody else's drum. Somebody can tell me to do something like I don't got to do that. I can make my own decisions.
what age you feel like you became a man?
Uh,
These wild. This a wild one.
it's not a wild one. It is. It like I feel like probably after I got back with Tyra, like I was out here moving wild, but then when I got back into a position where I had to straighten up and want to do the right thing, and I had reasons to do it, that's when I really locked in. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Because after her, I went back to school, graduated again, um, locked down. You know, got a good job. Taking care of family. I'm doing the right things. I'm expanding my horizons as far as what I want to do, what I want to try, traveling, building a relationship with God. That's man shit. And that's man shit.
You remember that text I sent you? I was like, man.
That's man shit. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So just living life the right way. I think that's what
Yeah.
I think I know I'm a man, and I think that's what helped me become a man. Like I had reasons outside of myself, but I had to do it for myself too at the end of the day. Like if I lose everything, I still gotta be a man. I still gotta stand on everything I'm doing, and I gotta be accountable for myself at the end of the day.
So for me, I would say I'm a man, but I'm not the man I want to be. I would say I'm still working on it.
Yep. That's a
I
daily
think it's,
process though.
you feel me? I would say it's two key things that make a man. Is one is your word. How strong is your word? Like, is your word bond? Is your word weak? Do you be out here just lying and your word is not trustable? Like, how strong is your
Facts.
word? Is one, and two is just your how true is your lifestyle to what you preach? So like, are you saying one thing but
That's a good one.
you over here doing this?
Bro, that's kind of like the equivalent of like people posting shit, like showing certain shit, but they not living like that. Like they not like, bro, you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta post that. You ain't gotta show us that if you're not
Yeah.
doing that.
Even like I feel like coming from the South Side, I think a lot of us, I won't speak for you, I'll just say in general,
Right.
a lot of us have the idea that like you a man if you like a street dude or like
Bro,
a
I
hood
hate that.
dude. And it took me so long to just accept like, yo, I'm not on that and I'm okay with how I am. But coming up, I wanted to be like wilding out without caring. But
Yep.
a lot of our peers did it, and it's affecting them now. Now that
Yeah.
you feel me, their mindset is catching up to
Bro,
their
it's gonna
to their
always catch
age.
up. Like that shit don't last forever. That shit leads you into a jail cell, on the streets, or in a box. You ain't got to be a street nigga, man. That shit don't work. I'll never tell my kids, oh man, you go be a street nigga, man. That's the right thing to do. That's terrible.
Bro, I seen a clip of Boosie saying like he was like, my son ain't gonna be no lame, he gonna sag. And
That's
it just
crazy.
hit me. I'm like, yo, my little man not sagging, bro. You gonna look clean when you step out. Like,
Yeah.
That's Zay's son. He cleaned up. Like,
because it's a representation of you, of what you've molded and
yeah, what you grew
instilled in him.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't want your son out here wilding and stuff like that. Now, if they grow up and they made their own decisions, that's the best parenting we gave, and they made those choices at the end of the day, because they're gonna have to make those choices. But I'm not finna show you how to do that shit. I'm finna show you the right way. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. Doing everything correctly.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, man.
Because I know you said yes, sir. Yes,
No,
ma'am.
yeah.
So the question I have is with elders is like something I also want to teach my son is yes, you respect your elders, but also there does come some respect back with that. I think with black people, we so big on just no, you need to respect me because I'm older.
That don't work. Not with me.
But that's why that ain't how you was raised. Just respect your elders. I feel like we was, but as I got older, I'm like, hold on, you're not just. There's no reason that you're just talking to me like that because
That's
I'm
one
younger
thing.
than you.
Because they're younger, they're still looking at us like kids. I'm 30. I'm a grown ass man. You just because you're an elder, don't mean you in a different tax bracket. Now we in the same. I'm an adult, you an adult. So if I'm saying yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, that's because of me. I'm an adult. Like it ain't because of that's just me being respectful. But I don't have to give you all that extra shit if I don't want to. Especially because all these old people be talking crazy.
What you call them? Just Tammy? You call her
Call
Tammy?
by their name.
Oh my God, Tammy.
But it depends on who it is. Like it be teachers that I still see that I was taught. That taught me when I was a kid. I still, Miss so and so, Miss Mister.
Even my coaches,
coach so and so, coach so and so. But if you disrespectful, you talking to me crazy, I'm finna call you by your first name. Because we on a name to name basis. I'm an adult. You're an adult. It's not like it's a kid calling an adult a different name. It's two adults. You talking in a certain way. But I probably wouldn't even, like, most elders, when they get to talking crazy, I kind of give them a pass at first. But if you keep doing it, I know that first name stuff gonna bother you. So now I really gotta show you. Like, yo, I'm an adult. You ain't gotta do this. Let's not do that.
See, I'll leave situations, bro. If it's starting to get funky.
What's funky to you?
When both of our energies are like, all right, one of us say the wrong thing to one of us finna snap. Then I'd just rather leave.
You snap on like elders? Like when I mean elders, I mean like old people.
No, bro. When I'm talking elders, I'm talking like this conversation. I'm thinking more 40s through 50s.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even late 30s. I'm not thinking
like
70s and 80s. Yeah, bro.
Like them, I'm gonna be nice as possible. I'm not finna.
There's no reason for me to even
be. I don't care what happens. Like, okay, I love you. This is that. But if you in that 40 or 50 age range, you old enough that like you still in your mind, yeah, you got to get it. I'm sorry.
So also, let me ask you, as far as with you having a bigger family, two boys, how do you balance your family life, your work life, your personal life, your fitness life, your life? How do you balance all of it? Is it even balanced?
At times, man, because you got to think.
At times it's balanced.
Yeah, TJ got football. Titus just started soccer. His season, I think, is going to be like 6 or 7 months. He's on like a competitive league. TJ plays for the number 1 ranked team in Arizona. They're like the number 2 nationally ranked football team right now for 8U. So we're moving around a lot. I'm working a lot. Tyra is, handling stuff at the house. She's busy working on Homegirl and stuff like that. So we have to jumble all this stuff, but then I have to balance it the right way to implement family time for my wife. I still have to, go to the games, make sure all that is good. And then I still have to try to wiggle in time for myself. And then I have a podcast. So it's like we doing this. You know what I mean? I always have to make sure it's time for the podcast. But that's like throughout the week. I can talk to you throughout the week. That's easy. Stuff at home, it's not balanced all the time, but I do my best. Like I try to carefully plan out time, and that's constant communication with.
I'm okay with I do my best, bro. As long as it's genuine,
I'm like, it's genuine.
I can rock out with that.
It's like if everything's not perfect, not perfect, everything's not 100% good. Like it's if it's working, it's cool because I know it's not gonna always be like that all the time. Sometimes like I hit it right on the nail. Sometimes it don't work out like that, especially like football games. Like sometimes they can. Last week we had a football game and we got there an hour and a half early, like we usually do, because they have to warm up and stuff. And then the game got pushed back an hour. So it's like if I would have had something to do after that, I probably would have took the L, but I didn't. So it's like sometimes it work out and sometimes it don't. But I'm not finna stress myself about that. But would I love the balance? Yes, I would love to have more balance to where everything is perfect, but it don't always go like that. So I can't put too much stress on it, but I can just keep trying the best I can and making sure everything is taken care of. What about you?
I love that. So, bro, I'm not with my son's mom anymore as far as us, but still, it's important that statements are made. Like when she's doing what she needs to do. Like, hey, I seen that you did this. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Or even just like waking up and you see good morning, little man. Like not just
Yeah.
ignoring them or just
Do he say good morning back?
nah. He really don't even
Do,
speak
do he just look
English.
at you? Cause he a
Yeah,
baby, but it's like
yeah. He just hug me though.
so that's probably him saying good morning.
Yeah,
Like I don't know what to say back, but I got you, dad.
you feel me? Like
It's cool.
I think a lot of people need to start giving like what is the word, bro? Is it gratification? Like when you just tell someone you appreciate them. Like a lot of people don't hear that, bro.
That's very underrated.
I'm proud of you, stuff like that. People
Was
don't hear that.
was just having a conversation about this, man. It's definitely something that's very underrated and undervalued. I feel like people don't appreciate hearing, like not hearing, like saying stuff like that because they think it's just words, but those words can give so much power to a
Words
person.
got power. I don't care about sticks and stones can hurt my bones. Words can never hurt me. You probably hurt me more with some words and some sticks and stones. I'll probably eat a stick.
Yeah,
You try to hit me with a stick, I might eat that.
but with the words,
But the words, I might that might get to me. Like,
yeah, nah, that shit gonna bother me for sure.
Legacy
It,
said that about me.
yeah, I can't say it depends on who it's coming from because it feels like from one of the kids, oh, I would take it like, oh,
That's a,
bro, like, well, it's certain stuff though,
it
like,
depends. It
like
all
if they mad, they just
depends.
say something like, all
Yeah,
right, cool, whatever. Like, I don't like that's they're mad. They'll
yeah.
come right back to me in like 2-3 minutes. Um, but words do hurt, bro. So you have to be careful with like what you say, especially if you don't mean that shit. Like, 'cause that shit can fuck somebody up.
Bro, since you've became a father, are there any struggles that you've recognized that you're either that you're still struggling with, or that it took you a minute to get through?
Uh, so the thing it's crazy because this answer is like so something I've evolved with, but I still struggle with is patience. Like,
Give me an example of like when your like just your patience was either tried or like or what type of situations like try your patience? Is it like timeliness, like what cleanliness? Like
Like
what's something that
telling
gets you?
telling the kids something over and over, and then like they know what we're telling them, and they purposely don't do it, and we're like,
That gets you?
it get me because it's like okay, like first 2-3 times cool. But if I say it like 6, 7, 8, 9 times, and then y'all just like y'all don't want like it's clear y'all don't want to do it, but then y'all don't want to. It's like if I say it over and over, or just like something we've been working on, and it'll go back. But then again, you have to have patience with shit like that. It's not nothing's gonna work overnight. Like this is something that's learned over time. This is something we're literally working on. Um, and just like my willingness to go harder though, like that's one thing. Like I want to take
Yeah.
care of them. Like that's like my drive has gone up so much. Like I've learned, like I've always had that drive to want to do better and stuff. But like since having them and like a family, it's like shot through the roof. Like I refuse to fail. I refuse to limit myself and stuff like that. So
It's different now. You
it's
can't.
different. I can't like I have no
Yeah.
choice. So it's like work ethic. Everything else is like going through the roof. So that's definitely some stuff that I've involved on. But I also have the tendency to overthink sometimes too. So if I am struggling with something, it kind of does bother me a little more because the first thing I think about is, oh damn, like family wise, like fuck, is this gonna backtrack me?
But what do you cause I overthink too. And bro, a lot of times I'll be right, but there's also a lot of times when I just made a situation worse by just
Yeah,
overthinking. And what do you think that comes from, bro?
I want to say anxiety. Could that be? Could
But
that be
where do you
like?
think that comes from? Like having that feeling of anxiety of needing to overthink to feel like where is that coming from? I have no idea,
I
dog.
have no idea either. Like it could be just um
I want to maybe it comes from getting in trouble a lot as a kid. So you always want to be making sure you're doing the right thing.
Oh
But I
yeah,
don't even know if my mind is, if that's what it is. I really don't know.
I think that probably could. I think I got in trouble so much, bro.
You
It
feel
didn't
me?
make no sense. Like I was,
I know how to get out of some things. Like I could,
yeah, I slithered on my way out of
you
a
feel
bunch of
me?
trouble, but I don't know, bro. Like my mind is always in overdrive, so I'm always thinking about stuff. It's always something going through my head. Whether it's positive or negative, it's just
It's
always
just
it's
going.
always gone. My mind's always moving, so I'm always thinking about stuff, and I think that's helped me. But
It's
it
definitely a
has
gift and a
it's a gift,
curse.
and yeah, yeah. So it's definitely helped me, but it's definitely hurt me in some instances too. Like it'll be something completely simple, and I'll overthink it, and boom, it'll just blow up. And then I'm
Yeah.
left picking up the pieces like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But then maybe I should have done that. Like it's just like some of them weird situations. But I guess it come and goes. But I'm trying to calm myself down and relax, and I think trying to reach that point. So
Relax is so hard to do, bro. Like just even on your off days, it'd be hard to just sit there and I'm just not. I like people that are like that can just sit in their own mind and their mind is just a blank rock inside their brain. Like I wish I had that.
some people, I don't know how people got it though. Like that should be, I don't know. It's like a skill. I don't know, bro. I guess it just depends on. But I know you can help yourself too, like putting yourself in those situations. But I want to calm myself down because I feel like it'll make me a better person. Like it'll make me a better father. It'll make me a better
Why
husband.
you feel like being calm will make you better?
Cause you're not overdoing it. You're not overthinking it. You're not like some things can just be simple and then it's right there, boom. But then you might have a solution to something, but then you might overthink that solution and then boom, it goes left.
I I hear you, but I low key disagree. Like as far as being calm, like for me, like bro, I like getting hype, like straight up. So like when my boy do something that I like, you feel me? I'm
Oh yeah, yeah,
let's
of course.
go.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, bro. That's yeah, for
You get
sure.
me?
Yeah, okay. I probably just misunderstood it. Like when I get excited over a bunch of shit they do for sure, and I make
Yeah.
sure that like they see that shit too. But when I say I want to get calm, like I'm thinking probably like decision making and stuff like that.
Not making decision off like the first like thing that come to my
Yeah,
mind.
like let me calm my ass down and then boom. But if it's like some
Yeah.
shit like that, like a couple weeks ago, TJ had a pick six. It's his first pick six, and he ran that bitch back to the crib. I'm on the sideline, literally running with him as he scored. People recording shit. I didn't even fucking record it, but they recorded it for me. I'm like, all right, cool.
You straight.
And we hype. We on the sideline, and he ready to go for the next play. I'm like, all right, cool. Sit your ass down though. Let's get take a breather or whatever. But yeah, like you have to show them that. I feel like that helps them too. Like just in life, oh, okay, they proud of me. He happy for
Yeah.
me. He hyped for me and stuff like that. So I think I misunderstood what you were asking at first. But what's if there's three things that you want your son to have by 18, what is three things? Those like obviously you want more than that, but if it's three things you want to instill
Wow.
into him by 18, what is something that you would say?
Number one is self-respect and self-value, bro. I felt like a lot of things that I've done wrong is cause no self-value. I'll give you a small example. Just I'm in the kitchen just overeating. That's not respecting the physical frame. I'm just smashing like little stuff like that. So one
He
is
like,
just that
damn.
self-respect. You feel me? Two is that self-discipline. Like be able to tell yourself no, even when you want to, you know. She might be like that. But you already have a situation, bro. You need to chill. You need to behave. Like in being able to hold yourself. So I'll say one is the self-respect. Two is the discipline. Um, and three, bro, I really want bro to be able to have a leadership skill set to where he can help others. And it's not necessarily tell others what to do, just be able to help them through it. Like, hey, bro, this is what I would do. And this is why I would do it. I want him to have that skill set. Cause I may need my son. Hey, bro, you've been knowing me since you was born. So what you think I should do? Like,
That's
that
fair.
sound crazy,
That
but
don't sound crazy
you
though.
feel me?
That don't sound
Like
crazy at all.
he may have something to say, but most people may be like, I'm not listening to no kid tell me, but he might know. He done seen me the whole time.
One thing I've learned is to never block a lesson. Doesn't matter who it's from. It could be from a kid. It can be from an old man, old woman. It can be from homeless guy. It can be from somebody working at your local grocery store or something like that, bro. Don't ever think you good enough to not take a lesson from somebody. It's always something that can be learned from anybody. It doesn't matter who it is, what it is. It's always something that you can always get better at or learn something new. It happens every day. I learn new stuff every day.
Bro, for my birthday, a few people I sent them a message. I said, for a gift, this is what I want. Tell me something you learned in life that you could share with me. That simple. I don't want no money. I don't want no physical gift. I don't want no new. Just I didn't want that, but that's another story.
Okay.
But just tell me something you learned. And somebody said something. They was like, every situation, no matter how dark it is, there's a bright side to it. And that sounds so basic, but like when I start thinking about situations, you feel me?
Yep.
Like it's something in there that's like, wow, okay. At least this happened now rather than opposed to what happened when I'm 40, trying to figure it out. You feel me? Well, I still got some years on me.
That's facts though, but do you look at life lessons? Do you look at your own life lessons and do you look to show your son that? Like, this is stuff that I want to avoid. Or is there certain things that you think you're gonna let him go through? Like, cause he has to experience something like to grow? Or are you gonna protect him? Like, do you feel like you have to protect him?
Bro, I do not want to be the pops where every single day of our life is like a teaching lesson for him. Where every day I'm giving him a speech, every day I'm giving him a talking to.
Because at that point, do you think it just
it just all become okay? Okay,
he's not gonna listen no more. So certain things you got to show them.
You hear me, bro?
But in certain things they got to go through it.
They got to go through, and it's for me right now. There's things right now I still have to feel the fire. Like you can't tell me enough times. All right, bro. I agree with what you're saying. That's great advice.
But
and
you're
right.
This.
I gotta get burned, bro.
Yeah.
Because if I don't get burned, you feel me?
You're never gonna know what it's like.
Yeah, it's on me. At least if it go wrong on me, I could sleep at night. But I do struggle with. I put the ball in somebody else's hands and it go wrong. Then that really get to me, dog.
See, I want to always show them stuff. Now, it's on a daily basis, no, but I do want to make sure the important traits and stuff is there as far as like being respectful, self discipline, being a leader. Like you don't have to follow the way of friends if they're making the wrong choices. They're trying to be class clowns. If they're not trying,
bro, that's so hard though. So hard not to follow the friends.
I know it is. It's so
that's
tough.
almost impossible to still look cool while you like not being a follower, and that's all you worried about.
Being cool is easy when you doing shit your way, and they like, oh, damn, he wavy, like a lot of, for example, school throughout life I've never had a problem with school ever. Middle school, high school, college, none. I've never had an issue with school. I've never downplayed the idea of going to school and sitting in class and getting shit done. I know what it's gonna do for me. I know it's gonna help me in life. That shit easy. So, or just being at work, doing shit a certain way, like not fucking off at work. Like, oh yeah, let's get this shit done. Let's just we can enjoy ourselves at work, but let's get the shit done. Like I ain't never been that person that now it was a time when I've always been a class clown though, but I've always made sure school is important. I've always made sure that shit got done the right way. When I was like being a class clown, that was just me. I wasn't like following. Like I started that shit unfortunately or whatever. But it is gonna be hard, especially as like a kid, like because they don't get in trouble at school. Like they're really good kids and they get good grades. But I want to make sure they continue that trend. Like, what if they keep playing sports throughout high school? what's the first thing coaches always tell you? Student athlete. Student first, athlete second. I want them to have that shit embedded in their head so when they get older, they can probably convince the homies, nah, bro, let's go to class. Fuck that. Let's get this scholarly. Let's get out of here on somebody else's dime, on somebody else's money. So that's something like it's certain things I want to implement and make sure it's like
those leadership skills.
Yeah, leadership skills, bro. You ain't gotta go that way, bro. Just go this way. Do your thing. Just make sure you're doing it the right way. Don't do it the wrong way. But like certain things, like I want them to learn on their own. It's like, for example, like work ethic as far as like you want your son to hoop.
Yeah, for sure.
But somebody might be talented, but they might not want to put the work in.
They might not, yeah.
And you can't make them put the work in. Like you can force it, but you gonna end up
nothing don't work forced, bro.
Yeah, it don't work. Yeah. If it's forced, they're not gonna love that shit like you love it. And you can't live throughout your kids. So it's like
them be the best kids, bro. The pops that be living through their kids be raw.
But then they end up hating that shit,
bro.
Though. They end up hating that shit.
They hate it, but they be real,
they be hard, and then they be like,
you cannot guard them.
Yeah, it be tough, but it's like, bro, you gotta let coaches do their thing with the kids.
But my pop's gonna beat me if I don't knock down these threes, bro.
Exactly. So it's like, no, do this for your life. But
that's what I'm saying.
Nah, but it's like I don't want to. I want them to have a work ethic, but like I want them to learn to love shit on their own. Because if they learn to love it on their own, that work ethic gonna come with it. They gonna want to do this shit. They gonna want to get better, go harder, and stuff like that. So that's why it's a thin line between wanting like to force some shit or show them life lessons and then let them learn on their own. I don't want everything.
I got a question.
What up?
This about your childhood and how you was raised.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you was raised on or raised to be a certain way and you don't agree with it or you don't like it? Do you get what I'm saying?
Like
something your family
don't agree
that
with
raised
now?
you taught you. Yeah, but you don't agree with like, yo, I don't think I should have been taught that, or
I shouldn't have been taught this, so I'm not gonna teach this to my like comparison.
Yeah. I'm thinking too, bro, because I'm like, or was I just 100? Am I just satisfied with the way I grew up? And
fuck no, I wasn't satisfied. My childhood was, I don't want to say horrible or bad. But
nah, but it had its.
As a kid, I went through a bunch of I had a whole bunch of hard times as a kid, like being in different households. I guess not luck. It's just shit didn't go my way, man. If it was it something I was taught? Probably not, man. But like my mom did her best. Like my granny did her best. Like as far as my papa did his best. Like they didn't teach me to be like bad, but I did see a lot of fucked up shit growing up that kind of fucked my head up like to this day. But it also it didn't scare me, but it showed me like I'll never make sure my kids see that shit. I'll never make I'll make sure they'll never even know what this is. Like, so I guess it brought me street smart, but I don't want my kids having that shit. I don't need them doing that. Like they're gonna be good. Like they not gonna ever be in no situations to where they like in the situations that I grew up. So like my childhood compared to theirs, they get everything they want, everything they need. They want for nothing.
Yeah.
And they still want more. Me, there's a lot of shit I wanted and needed and I didn't get. And it put me in the path of getting shit on my own in ways I shouldn't have got it. But nah, man, I think as a kid, I didn't know my childhood was fucked up until like I got older.
Till later,
I was like, oh, my childhood was bad compared to how kids are raised now. So, nah, man.
So I'll give you like a basic example. Like for me, is like whoopings. So my grandma, my aunt, they ain't never whooped me. As my mom, she's still whooping me up until like the 6th grade. And to me, and she's probably not gonna watch this. If she do, just chill, ma.
Yeah.
Just chill. But
no, as you run that up, I got something too after you're done.
Like I just feel like it would have helped me so much more if instead of whooping me because she was mad at what I did, if she chopped with me. Like, look, Zay, you can't do this. This is why. Look, I need you to understand this so that blah, 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 blah. So then my mind is working. Instead, my mind is processing it like, okay, I'm mad, I hit. Like, okay, you made me mad at school. My mom hit me. Shoot, I'm gonna hit you, dog, because you make me mad. But I think my people skills would be better now if I wasn't getting whooped so old. I'm old enough to just forearm the thing off me.
Nigga, I got a story.
What's up, dog?
So that's one thing I didn't think about whoopings. I will never whoop my kids. I just won't. I don't feel like I need to. I feel like my authority.
No tags either?
Just, nah. I ain't gonna do that shit. I ain't gonna do that shit. Like, I just won't be that. Like, I feel like I'll be too soft. Like, no, hey man, just chill. Like, the most I do is yell. If it don't work, I keep yelling, nigga. Like, I'm not going past that limit. It don't work for me. Bro, whoopings, and this is gonna be an unpopular opinion. I think I earned every ass whooping I ever had. Every single one. I'm usually in the wrong.
So you saying 100%.
100%.
Don't do that, Quis.
100%. Look, I hate to admit this.
I could say 90% for me.
100 for me. Yeah, I remember for example, 100%.
Okay.
I gotta stand on it. Like, I remember one year, it was my birthday or whatever, and I got the mongoose with the pegs. I'm going crazy. Like, I'm thinking, not was it called mongoose?
Yeah.
Yeah, mongoose with the pegs. I had all four.
People have money with mongooses. I had a neck. Mongoose was money.
I don't know how my mom got it. But again, my mom worked heavy. You feel me? But I remember one year it was this blue bike with pegs on the front and the back. I was lit. I'm in the neighborhood. I'm riding around. I'm showing off with these girls. And my mom always like made sure we was home before the street light came on.
Yeah.
That's like you can see that bitch getting dark before the light come on. You know,
and we lucky we live in Arizona because I say we got at least another hour before all the other states.
Feel me? Before the shit die. So one day I was out. Like, it was my birthday. We with some girls. I'm chilling. You feel me? Trying to show off. Hit the little wheelie. I'm feeling good.
Was a slight wheelie, just a
nah, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, the slight wheelie.
I don't want to fall and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I seen some of the other kids going home, but the girls are still out there. We outside in front of the house.
Oh, you can't go home if the girls out there.
Feel me? I'm like, it's my birthday too. Like, I'm a kid. I'm enjoying this time. Bro, I seen the light come on. I knew I was in trouble now. Like, I knew
I might as well eat it.
Bro, I'm chilling. It's like probably had to like another 15 minutes. My mom hit the corner in her van. She told me to go home. Like, all right. I know I'm finna get my ass.
How did she tell you go home?
She like drove up. Get your ass home. Bet. I know what that means. I know I'm finna get my ass whooped. So I go back to the house. I'm happy. I know I'm happily knowing I'm finna get my ass whooped. On my birthday.
Why is you happy, bro?
I went against...
She didn't give you a pass?
She didn't give me a pass, bro. Like, cause I was like acting too cool. Like, it was just like,
I was acting too
but
fly.
Look, I had to get smart with it, nigga. I got to the house. Boom. Threw the bike down safely on the fucking side of the house. Ran into the room. Put on 2 pairs of pants. Put on some shirts. I'm feeling a little hefty now. Now I'm feeling like, you know what I mean? I can take this ass whooping. I'm good with this. She didn't come in the room for like 20 minutes. So I'm like, oh, okay, I might be fine. I took the clothes off. I'm chilling.
That's mental warfare.
Where she came in the room with the belt. She was cocked like this. She went up like a motherfucking hammer. Whooped my ass.
Hold on, bro. I got a question about your whoopings.
Yes, bro.
Did
she talk before, like, through the whooping to every word? Yes.
I want details, bro. Was it like, hey, bro, you got 10 licks? Is how
see, my mom used
to handle that.
Okay, let me give some reference. My mom is 5'2". Okay. She couldn't have been more than 130 pounds.
That's just small.
Pretty small.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like, my mom was small, but she was loud.
She was mighty?
Mighty but aggressive. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like Mighty Mouse. Like, she was like that. She whooped my ass often, but every time I did get it, well deserved. Like, I earned that ass whooping.
And you remember them whoopings?
Yeah. Like, I remember one day, it was like I was on the next street. I was on my bike and I seen some ladies outside, and the lady had on like some shorts, but she had like a fat ass. I had to be managed. I'm riding by. I forgot what I said something. I said something crazy to her. And she told me to take my ass home. As a kid, I wouldn't recommend nobody doing this. Fuck you then. Wow, bro. 100% in the wrong. So I took off. The lady gets in the car, bro. I'm in the yard now, just playing like with the basketball. She drove past the first time. And mind you, my mom just happened to be sitting outside. She was outside talking to I think she's talking to my cousin. They like on like the, you know how like some yards have like the little what's that called? Like the stone or whatever. Yeah. So they sitting out there talking, and I see the lady drive by, but I'm in the back of the yard. So I'm chilling. The lady went past. She driving by slow. Didn't see me. I'm good. I'm chilling. She stops by the second time, and my mom, are you looking for somebody? Being friendly, helping her. Yeah, I'm looking for this little boy. He just said, fuck you, yada, yada. What he look like? Oh, this described me. My mom calls me up here. My legs literally started shaking. Like I knew
it's you.
I know it's me. I know I did. I did this because the other dude that I was with went home. I think I was with was I with the homie Kevin? Like I was with the homie Kevin. Anyway, I'm walking up. My legs are shaking. Basketball in my hand. My legs are shaking like noodles.
I know the whooping leg shaking.
Feel me? I'm
heart beating.
Shaking and shit. She was like, was it him? It was him. Yada, yada, yada. Lady get out. She didn't give me a tongue lashing, whatever, because, you know, my mom right there, so she trying to be respectful, but she breaking me down. Don't you ever talk to no adult like that? Yada, yada. My mom the whole time. She's staring at the side of my face. Yes, ma'am.
But why was you cussing like that, though?
Tripping. Nigga, tripping. Nobody told me to do this. Like, I was on my own. I did that.
Right.
Like my friend was with me. He didn't say that shit. I said that shit. That was my, like, nigga, I knew what it was. She told me to go to the room. She said, go lay down. I knew I wasn't getting away with this one. So you know what I did? I put the clothes on. I'm ready. I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling good, but I'm feeling decent. She come into the room. She buzzed to the room. That same black belt. She had that same arm motion. Tore my ass up. And then this is the fucked up part. She seen I had on the extra layer of clothes and made me take the extra layers off. And then she starts whooping my ass. Look, every hit, a word's in between it. Don't you ever getting whacked up.
Bro, you don't know how to hide the belts?
Nah.
You gotta hide them good ones.
But as I got older, though, like, my mom stopped whooping me. It got to the point where she would just talk to me. Like, I remember the last time, I think she tried to whip me. I was like 12.
See, and me and you were kind of taller than normal.
At this point, I got the growth spurt. At this point,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm probably like 5.
It's a little different.
Yeah, I'm probably like 5'6", 5'7". Like, I'm not big at that point, but I am.
I'm big enough to not need to get whooping to teach me a lesson.
She didn't even come at me aggressive that time. She tried to. I grabbed the belt.
Yeah,
I grabbed
that happens. Maybe hurt. It's not disrespectful. It hurt, ma.
I grabbed the belt, and I was telling her, I was like, hey, I understand what I did. I'll take the punishment. I don't need this whooping.
Yes, bro.
But my mom actually, like, put the belt down and started. The talking was worse. I would have rather had my ass whooped.
Oh my God.
She started going crazy. She talking to me like,
the talking wasn't worth it.
I was like, you know what?
I never heard nothing like that.
You know what? Yeah, I probably would have just got my ass whooped. I'd rather got my ass whooped. I was like, I felt bad. I was like, damn, all right. Like, she walked out. Boom. I'm feeling bad now. After that, I never got a whooping again. But my mom would just, she'd do them talks.
I'm trying to think, like, because I know you said you never whoop, and I'm like, man, would I whoop?
Can't do it, bro.
I can. I'll let his mom whoop. I'll either let his mom whoop him, or
my wife, she don't even like doing that shit, but she don't need to, because she'll say certain things, and they'll feel bad, and they'll like break down, and, like start crying because they know that'll get her too. So it's like an exchange. It's like you in court. Hey yo, I'll give you these words. You give me some crying. We'll play it out like that. So they don't really they don't get their ass whooped for real. She'll say some stuff or she'll like threaten to take like the Xbox. She'll threaten to
But I wonder how
the
realistic
iPad.
it is to like train them. Like instead of whooping them, like, hey, bro, you gotta go run 2 miles. Like,
Bro,
I wonder if that's a thing. Like, if it's not, I want to try to
nigga,
get
that's
that popping.
effective parenting because
You
ain't
feel
no
me,
kid going to
dog?
just do that shit.
Hey, bro, you got 50 push-ups, bro, and I'm sitting on your back.
They're gonna be sick. They'll never do that shit ever again, probably.
Nah, bro.
That's like a good idea though. That's a great idea.
You feel me, bro?
But okay, so Titus is they both run like TJ's fast as shit.
That ain't gonna work.
No, I ain't gonna say it won't work, but Titus is he can run like longer. So like you tell him that he gonna he'll probably do it, but he gonna complain the whole time. You probably gonna hear him.
He gotta do the diamond push-ups or some burpees.
Nah, he'll say some shit like, "Oh, my arms hurt." He'll use the excuses because he's a baby boy. Like she'll let him slide. TJ, he'll probably do that shit. Like, all right, like I learned my lesson. Like I ain't doing this shit. Like you ain't finna have me out here running for this for a punishment. So that might be effective parenting, you know. But like whoopings, I know I won't ever do that shit.
How you feel about like another adult not coaching your kid, disciplining your kid, not physically, but just in any type of manner, whether it's a talking to, whether it's how you feel about just another adult parenting your kid when you're not there?
Parenting.
For lack of better terms.
So I guess it depends on the situation. Like let's say it's like one of your coaches, like your kid's coaches. Would that be fair?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, because
that's a common situation.
Right, because they might hear us saying something over and over, and it might be annoying to them. But with the coach, you have to listen, right? Like you have to listen. Like you have to listen to your parents too, but coaches is different. Like you have to listen because it can be a direct result of you like not playing or something bad happening. Like, oh, if you don't listen, run these laps. If I don't listen, this can be a bad reflection on me to the coach. Coach might not like me after this, yada yada. Like, so I definitely have like I could say something like that I see in the game, and TJ I kind of take it hard. But if I tell the coach like, "Hey, Coach Malcolm, Coach Los, I seen this, yada yada," tell TJ, and they'll grab him and they'll talk to him.
I like that,
and he'll sit up there he
not going.
He like yes sir, boom, and then he takes it different. I can say it the same way they saying it.
I like
but because
that.
they're coaches, he's obligated to listen like that. Like
that's maturity, bro. For you to be like, yo, I can pass this on this another adult and be like, yo, this my boy, but you try you like it take a village to raise a child like that. That's real black stuff. Like I like that.
Yeah. So it's like that's why I don't mind doing it because I feel like I've seen it. It's effective. Like it's very effective. Oh, do this, yada yada.
That takes like confidence in yourself to know like, yo, I'm still a man. I think Adam 22 did that. He let the dude
crazy.
He let the joint, you know, and
that's
he confident, so he could.
No.
Bro, let me ask you one more question, bro.
Not about that. Not about that.
I won't. We off that one. But
Shout out to Adam 22. No, he wow. Shout out to Adam 22. This nigga let another man pipe his. Never mind, man. Go ahead, bro.
Bro, is there anything that you went through that like you just absolutely don't want your kid going through?
Yeah, man.
Give me just one there, and we'll wrap it on that.
Bro, I've seen guns drawn out as a child. I've seen
this in your household though.
Yes.
Okay, because I was like that ain't really in your control, but if it's in your crib, that's tough. Yeah, my son not gonna see nothing get drawn out. Did it bother you though?
Hell yeah, that shit terrified me.
For real? I don't know why I'm thinking like I'm imagining like, bro, you got scared of a gun, but hold on, no, like even if you're an adult, if you're an adult, it's probably worse because you done seen more situations where you know why it scares
me because as an adult, if I see a gun drawn, I'm not.
You're not thinking about it? You just thinking it's just...
I've been in the middle of the street. I've been in the middle of the street. Like, I remember we threw a party when it was like a little after high school. This is 2 Life. We threw a party and niggas start shooting. We in the middle of the street. Me and the homie Trayvon, we in the middle of the street. These niggas are shooting.
That's some easy targets
we
too.
Standing
in the middle
there.
Of the street, just big.
Feel me?
Just...
One had a shotgun on one side. The other one had a pistol. They shooting. Me and Trey are standing here trying to figure out what's going on.
How old is you though? You like 15, 16? 16, 17?
Nah. Like 19, 20.
See,
we standing in the middle.
That's a little different because that situation you kind of
in high school. I've seen guns drawn.
Foreheaded.
I've seen fights like I've seen domestic violence as a kid.
Would you ever kick your kid out?
Nah, man, I can't do that. Like, cause I feel terrible. What if I kick my kid out and then something happens? Or what if he go in the deep end?
The deep end. So
everything I tried to do up to this point was a failure because I allowed myself to get that upset and kick my kid out. As a parent, I'm gonna do everything to the lot until my kids can be 30, 35. They can hit me up for money,
bro,
stuff like that. And I'm like, if I have it, they got it. Like, and it might be
move out when you're 18.
Nah.
Actually, 18 is a horrible time to move out.
That's the worst time to move out.
You don't even know what you're doing in life.
Yeah, that's like the worst time.
18 is crazy.
Like,
I say about 26, that's the time when we can start looking. Okay, what's your plans now?
What about 30?
I'm okay with 30,
but let me tell you why.
I prefer you to at least. If it's 30, I just want to know the plan along the line.
Exactly. I'm saying. So let's say they go to college. Or they figure out some type of school and they want to go to. It don't got to be college like that. It can be trade school. It can be whatever.
It might not even be.
It might not even be school.
You've heard?
What if they start what if they figure out a plan as far as what they want to do?
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to stack up bread. I want them to make sure they have a foolproof plan. Like at least have a car, like preferably paid off, or like they have a straight solid job to where they can manage their bills correctly. Have some money saved up, so when you move out, you're not struggling, bro. Like you don't gotta.
Your first apartment don't gotta be everybody first apartment be that. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you ain't gotta have all that
like
shit.
You get you something decent, bro. Like
get something where you can afford it. Like make sure where you can afford it and you comfortable. Like,
and I have a son, so luckily for me, it's not he's allowed to have his women come over, his women guests, or if he has the men guests come over, that's another conversation. We'd have to have that conversation. Man. I would still love my boy, but
that's tough.
We'd have to have that conversation.
Yeah, that's tough.
Where did I go wrong?
I'm playing. I love my kids regardless, but no, that is another, man. Like that's another. I since you brought that up, I want to touch on that topic. Let's say your son started dating and whatever. Let's say younger though. Let's say they in high school. Are they allowed to have like they significant other at the crib?
Bro, I hate to say this. If it was a girl, no.
So are you about to do what I think you're about to do?
No, that's if it's a girl, no. But if it's a guy, like my son, I would say not until freshman year. Freshman year, all right. You can start having him over. I'm trying to debate.
Yeah, let's say like 15, 16.
The only thing I'm debating on is if I want the door open or not.
Nigga, doors open.
For real?
Doors are open.
And why you even let them come in if the door gotta be open? If I no privacy?
Nigga, bro, I'm not gonna be in your business.
But imagine
living room, backyard, something, bro. Like, what you like me having yo.
Cause then how her parents gonna look at me? So Isaiah just let you come over and shut the door? Like that makes me look like a wild parent.
Yeah, like, but I always say I'm not gonna be that crazy strict parent to where like they get out there and start wilding. So I have to have some type of understanding.
So you gonna let them wild in the crib?
No, I'm not gonna let them wild in the crib. That's my point.
It's tough, bro.
Nigga, they can come over and chill, do their thing.
Just door open.
Nigga, door open, bro.
That's almost.
And then let's say I'm going. Look, I'm being honest. Let's say I'm not at the crib, and they over there, man. What if my daughter got her nigga there, and I'm not there, and mom's not there? I don't know what's happening. What if my son got his girl at the crib? I'm not there. I don't know what's happening.
Do you
just
need to know?
Don't do it while I'm there, bro. Please.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
The thing is, I'll meet you.
I know y'all gonna end up doing
throw
stuff.
a towel over the door, so it don't shut all the way, but it's we can meet there.
Nah, I don't even care that much. Like, just don't do it while I'm there, please. Like, I don't like that. Don't do that, please. Just don't. Please, that don't hurt me.
Let me ask you a question. If you did have a son that was into other people's sons, like. What? I could have worded it different.
You could have worded it different, bro.
Nah, if you did, like, would you even have a conversation with him, or would you just accept it and just move? Like, how would you handle that?
I'm having a conversation regardless. Feel me? It's still you messing with somebody else, man. Yeah. Like, that's just, it's the same. Like, I ain't gotta have a conversation about him getting somebody pregnant if that happened. Feel me? But
sure,
I can cut that out. I don't need that.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, regardless of whatever they decide to do, I mean,
I would hope he'd be comfortable enough to tell me.
Yeah, just tell me.
Like, not feel like he gonna get judged.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ever judge him. I'm gonna love my kids the same. Yeah, my daughter, if I have a daughter, I'm gonna love her the same. Like, I'm gonna love them the same.
I got questions though. I'm gonna ask him.
I'm gonna have questions for sure.
Not to judge him or nothing.
To
like
get
that,
knowledge.
Just to understand.
Yeah, I want to get knowledge,
bro. I just want to know what the deal is. Like, okay,
yeah, like,
cool.
I don't want to be ignorant and be like, oh man, you don't like pussy. Like, I don't want to be like that. You feel me? Like, that's wild.
Look, when I was growing up,
it was Too Live. We was running through a mall. But no, I'm saying Too Live. We was running through a mall, baby. But
edit that out.
Shout out Too Live, man. But no, yeah, I would have that conversation with my kids regardless of who they date, what they date.
Wow.
Because you have to be safe, man. What is it? Him, her, he, she.
Absolutely.
Them. Like, you gotta be safe, man. Whatever. You know, my rules still apply. Like, bro, if you bring somebody to the house, cool.
You said the rules still apply.
Yeah,
that
bro.
That
door is open. I'm not playing that shit, bro. I'm not playing that shit. Ain't no fucking on my watch. I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it. So I don't care. Hate me. But yeah, like, I want them to be as comfortable as possible with bringing stuff to me. But yeah, man, just the rules still apply. It don't matter what happens. Rules still gonna apply. I'm gonna still give you that same conversation about being safe and careful and just know what you're getting yourself into. You know, let them know I'm proud of them and all that shit. But
what would you teach them about love?
Bro, don't be playing with nobody out here, man.
Wow.
Nobody got time to be playing. Don't play, like, don't.
Wow.
You ain't gotta love nobody if you gonna play with them.
I've never heard a homeboy say nothing like that.
Don't date to date. Like you gotta date. Okay, like, you gotta date. But like, if you young, like, nigga, to a certain point, people date to marry. Feel me?
Yeah.
So you get older, you date to marry. In my opinion, like, so, but there is some people out here just dating to date around, like, to have fun. But if that person is like on some wanting to commit, wanting to be on some real shit, don't waste your time if you're not ready, man. You don't. What's the point? So
I agree and I disagree.
Go ahead, break it down.
Because sometimes your intention is not to waste their time. You don't realize you're wasting their time. You're just kind of in it, and because they want something now, and you don't want it now, you end up wasting their time because, I didn't know, or
you find that out early though. You identify that early, yeah.
How early you identify that?
That's when you courting a person. Y'all going on dates. Y'all chilling or whatever.
It's
and
a
you
young
can tell.
boy though.
Young boy.
15.
Oh yeah, that's different.
16, 17.
I don't expect kids to date. Like, they don't be dating for real. I don't take that. That's not really dating until like.
Till after high school.
Yeah, like 17 on up. Like, okay. Like, y'all understand what y'all doing. Like, that's like some high school puppy love shit. But like, yeah, that's cool. That's whatever. I don't really have no advice for that part. Like, do your thing. Y'all have fun, I guess.
But the only thing the two things I would teach is one is bro, just be honest to yourself and to them. Like ask yourself what you really want to do.
Yeah.
And two, bro, is communication, bro. I would never want my son just out here just ghosting people that he was like. That goes with playing and like not being just solid, bro. Like,
but in high school, I expect that though. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Bro, high school, if a girl tries to tell me, Dom is doing this, I don't,
I can't
okay.
help you.
Yeah, I really
I can't
can't.
help you.
I can't.
And why are you coming to me? Go to Dom. Go to TJ. Go to Titus. Good luck with Titus.
Yeah,
Good luck with TJ.
luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
You see how they look? Good luck. You see they got that shit on? Good luck.
Oh wow, bro.
Good luck. You see what they pulling up in? They driving. Good luck. I don't know what to tell you. This ain't even my business. Matter of fact, get out my house. I don't want to talk about this.
Man,
it don't work like that.
Wrapping this thing up, bro.
Take
us home.
Wrap it up. That's another thing too, man.
Take us home.
I'll tell them to wrap it up.
Missed that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. That was a good one. We appreciate y'all tuning in to the podcast, man. It's your boy Quis. It's your boy Zay. Another episode of Black and Boomin Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube, Instagram, and like keep up with updates. We appreciate the support for real. We do appreciate y'all, man.
If you like it,
yep.
like it. If you got a comment, leave a comment.
Yep.
If you want to share it, share it.
Tell a friend tell a friend.
We got some more guests coming up.
Y'all gonna like these next guests.
Y'all gonna like these next guests.
Y'all gonna like these next guests for sure, man. So y'all stay tuned in, man. We appreciate the love and the energy y'all giving us and the feedback, man. We definitely appreciate that. We thrive on that. If not, we gonna thrive anyway. That's another episode of Black and Boomin Podcast, man. Peace.
Peace.